Good day. I'm Earl Caymo, and I'm here to present the fundamental strengths and limitations of feedback, grading, and rubrics. Let's start with the strength of feedback. Okay. Now, feedback does encourage growth, personalized learning, and it clarifies misunderstanding. However, feedback is also time-consuming and more often ignored if the feedback is not actionable. Here is a prime example. Imagine receiving a paper back from your professor. Now, rather reading the markings of errors, you read your thesis is strong, but add more evidence in paragraph 3. Also try using statistics from our readings. Now, this type of feedback directs improvement without a grade pressure. Now, moving on to gradings. Grading provides clear benchmarks, motivates high achievers, and simplifies progress tracking. Of course, grading can also discourage risk-taking and may not be a good reflection of the learning progress of the participant depending on the situation. For example, if the participant is not having a good day. A good example is this scenario. A student scores 70% on a math test. Now, instead of just recording the grade, you offer a retake after targeted practice on missed concepts like fractions. Now, this will now turn grading into a learning opportunity. And now, moving on to rubrics. Rubrics increases transparency, reduces biases, and clarifies expectations. As for limitation goes, it can limit the creativity if too rigid, and may also oversimplify complex work. A good use of the rubrics principle is this example. Let's say we have a group project. You share a rubric in advance with the categories like research for 20%, collaboration for 15%, presentation for 10%, and each student use it as a checklist. Now, this will ensure that they all meet all criteria while understanding how points are earned. So how does this three concept work together? Well, to sum it all up, combine all three. Use rubrics to set expectations, feedback to guide growth, and grades to summarize achievements. For instance, pair a rubric with a narrative feedback before final grading to balance clarity